Welcome back to another video, YouTube. Alright, so I thought of this miraculous idea to record videos of me just auditing websites on the web for different keywords. So I think this is going to be really fun because we get to explore the web and also educate whoever's watching. So I'm really excited that this is going to be like a series thing. I'm not too sure how often I'm going to do it, but I know this is something I really want to do often. And I'm excited to get started. I don't know why I'm so excited, but I think this is a great idea, and let's get started. Let's get right into it, all right? Because this video is not only gonna help, let's say, business owners who are thinking of like improving the conversion rate of their website or getting more traffic to their website. This is going to just educate anybody who's dealing with the web at all. So business owners, web designers. So you web designers who aren't optimizing your clients' websites, you guys need to do better, all right? Because a website that looks good is like a McLaren with no gas. It look real good in your garage, and you got to invite everybody to say, hey, look, I have a McLaren. But really, you want to be able to drive that McLaren around so people can see it. Same thing with your website. With SEO, that's how you get traffic to your website. So you don't have to run ads and say, here, look at my website. Look at my website. SEO will do that all for you organically, all right? So with no further ado, let's hop straight into this video. So keyword that we looked up was electricians in Coral Springs, Florida. All right, but Google knows my location, so I just put in Coral Springs. All right, so as we load on to the page, we can see almost instantly that this web page it's on the older side. It's not modern at all. It's kind of plain in my opinion, but overall this web page looks a little bit old. But what is great, which I gotta give credit immediately as you load onto the page, it's a clear call to action. But with the website being a little bit old, that kind of loses the trust with the visitor who's first loading onto the web page. So me immediately looking at this website, I'm thinking that the bounce rate of a website like this might be on a little bit on the 54%, which you don't want to be at, because like I said, the web page is a bit old and it's not modern. But let's hop straight into it. All right, so this is great. They have a lot of web pages, so it seems like they invested into their website, their digital presence, which is great. It's just a little bit old. All right, so we have a slideshow in the back, which is showing that, hey, conference room lighting and electrical. This is perfect. This is great. But what I would do is add another call to action here, somewhere here, maybe a paragraph. Because this page overall, it looks more like a blog than a home page or a landing page or anything in general. It looks more like a blog. All right, so let's scroll past. This is what we call the hero. And if we make it down to the first section of the website, and immediately I'm trying to identify what's the H1 header. The H1 header is what lets Google know what the website is about, all right? So from my professionalism, because I'm a professional in every aspect of life, we can see that this is probably going to be the H1 header. And the thing about this is that it's a whole bunch of keywords compiled into one header. And Google isn't stupid. They have invested millions into their company, and they know when you're trying to keyword stuff for your web page so you can rank, all right? So that actually penalizes you, so you don't want to do that. And here, this is ridiculous. Even if you take your way, even if we're not using SEO for this to be credible, this is like overwhelming to whoever's loading onto the web page, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So all right, we see the business thing. Then we have commercial and residential electrical contractors and electricians offering electrical repairs and more. And coconut, that just seems like a lot, all right? When it comes to SEO, you could duplicate these pages and put different areas you're trying to target it for. So instead of trying to make this page rank for Deerfield, Margate, and Pompano Beach, you can have this ranking for only Coral Springs, duplicate the page and put commercial and residential electrical contractors in Deerfield Beach. And this one could be commercial and residential electrical contractors in Coral Springs, just to make it easier, because this isn't good for the SEO aspect of the website as well as the relationship with the user, because this is a lot. All right, let's just skip this, but this is pretty obvious. This one is the H1 header, because I'm a professional. I know it's the H1 header. We're gonna scroll down. We see proudly serving Dade, Broward, And this, like I said, this is kind of a lot because we already put where they're serving. So to put it right here, this will be good if it was just commercial and residential electrical contractors in Coral Springs. All right. So that's one way we could fix this website and make it rank #1. And then this will be good to have underneath when it's just Coral Springs. And then we have quality, integrity, experience. This I would make a H2, really a H3 header. Let's see what this one actually is. It's H1, which is not acceptable, okay? When it comes to the headers on the page, you only want one H1 header. Like we said, it makes Google know what the web page is about. You don't have multiple H1 headers on the page, all right? That's not good at all. All right, but let's take a look. All right, so they did it for there. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, man. So this website could definitely increase, and we're definitely going to take a look at the stats afterwards, but we're just going to let my professional self break it down. Scroll down. So I would make this an H3 header because there's no keywords in it. And I'm just going to scan through this real quick, which looks good. So we have residential electrical service. Perfect. Light fixtures. Great. We have circuit camera systems. Perfect. Looking good. The text is looking great. All right, so the main thing I'm seeing is that it's really the headers that's the problem, all right? Because the text it looks magnificent, honestly. Especially because me, my grandfather, my uncle, and my father, they're all electricians, so they're using the right words on the page, and this is great. It's going to definitely rank for electrician in Coral Springs. But the headers is the biggest problem. So quality. So he's repeating, whoever made the website, he or she, they're repeating the different words they use here, which I wouldn't do. I would make this say something like panel changes in Coral Springs, panel changes in Florida, and make that an H2 header instead of H1, and make this an H3 header, and we could just leave it, or we could make it switch to quality. But the H2 header, just to let Google know that we're still discussing websites, because now Google's gonna scan this and be like, quality what? It would be different if it was quality electrical services, but this is quality, and Google's looking at this page like, okay, quality what? All right, but we're not gonna go through the whole text, but just the headers we're gonna scan through. So it seems like they already know about the text. The text looks perfect, like I said. Like we said, we'll change this to a specific service, this about electrical, make it H2. Same thing for here. We scroll down. Pictures right here is good. Testimonials. All right, that's all right. Proud to work with. This is great. But the thing about the world right now is everybody's attention span is little to none, all right? They're not making it all the way down to this page, okay? So when it comes to testimonials and brands that you worked with, you want to have that relatively high on the website, as well as something as cool and important as this, BBB accredited. You want to have this high just to let them know that you guys are the real deal, as well as the social medias. It's good to have all of this in the header, but we definitely want to make this higher because a lot of people are not making it, or really anybody is not making it all the way to the bottom of the website unless they're looking for something specific. All right, so what I will do to improve this website when it comes to the layout to make it more converting, and if they don't want to invest in a redesign to increase the conversion rate, is definitely have the testimonials a bit higher. You also want to have the proud to work with a bit higher, and immediately as they load in, to have it in the header or somewhere here, the BBB accredited stamp. That would be amazing to have right there, just showing. You want to build that trust immediately as soon as they load onto the page, because if they load onto the website and you don't trust the website, because the website is already old looking, if they don't trust the website, they're not going to do business with the business. So we definitely want to have your credentials as high as possible for them to see. Add a call to action right here, definitely, because this is good, but when you scroll away, it's not a sticky header, so the call to action isn't there. So I'll definitely add the call to action right underneath there. We scroll down here, we already talked about simplifying this, not just for Google, but for your visitors' sake, because this is overwhelming and it's honestly ridiculous. All right. And as you're going through it, it looks like a blog. There's no call to actions throughout this text at all. So I'll definitely improve that, add some buttons. So like some contact MMJ Electric. call to actions like that, or links that lead to different pages, because this is kind of, is this a link? These aren't links. This isn't good, because you're keeping them on this page, but this page has only one call to action. So yeah, so really I would tell, if I could speak to MMJ, I'll tell them to invest in a redesign. Definitely invest in a redesign, because the website looks a little bit old. There's only one call to action, two call to actions up there. Here it looks like a blog post. You're pressing these, it doesn't take you to another page. All of these are H1 headers, so I'll definitely invest in a redesign. But let's take a look at the website stats, all right? But throughout the text, I know that they're gonna have a decent amount of traffic coming in, especially because it's old, so it's been around longer. So there's gonna be decent amount of traffic, nothing too crazy, but it's gonna be all right, I'm pretty sure, through my professionalism. So let's pull up some stats. All right, let's pull this up. This is the tool I like to use. It's called SEMrush. Let's take a look at the website stats. All right, let's go here. Bow, straight away we log in here. We have the authority score of 8, which is good, like I guessed, because I should have guessed before I loaded this up, but the website been around a while, so I know that it was gonna be a good amount of authority score and some decent organic traffic, which is 58, which is good. It's all right. It could definitely be more with authority score of 8. It could be easily, with the little changes that I said. If they don't want to get a new website, we could get this to 1,000. It's gonna take some time, of course, but with a authority score of 8, this could easily be over 1,000 organic traffic to the website. Backlinks, beautiful, and I'm pretty sure these are high quality backlinks of the authority score. And then let's take a look here. All time, highest traffic they ever got was 140. Oh yeah, we could definitely improve that. And it kind of dropped, and now it's on its way back up. So maybe they started investing in some organic. So let's take a look at some keywords that they're ranking for. 173, beautiful. So they're ranking for the name, of course. Coconut Electrician, Coconut Creek Electrician. This is great. They're ranking for these keywords. Yup, like this is how we found them. All right, they're still ranking for that. Reliable electric, Boca Raton. Okay, so they're ranking for these keywords, but we're at 98 place, 96. Yeah, we could definitely get them up. We can definitely get them up because their authority score is good. Really, I think the biggest thing is every header is H1. Google can tell that this is being stuffed with a whole bunch of keywords, and the bounce rate of this website is probably high. So I would invest, if I were them, I would invest in a redesign, make a more high converting website so we don't have the bounce rate as high. I'll fix up the keywords, make it H2, H3 instead of all H1s. Add some more calls to actions on this page. Make there ways for them to explore the different pages on the website, because you want to keep them on the website as long as possible. Because that shows Google that that web page is ranking. That web page is really useful to the user because they're spending so much time on your website. So I'll definitely add some links here so they can stay on the web page for as long as possible. Have the testimonials higher and the brands that they worked with higher, especially a stamp like this. We definitely want to have higher so it's building that trust instantly. There's no about us, building trust as well. This is the our services included, but there's no, it doesn't take you to a page. So if I were them, invest in a redesign, make it more modern. Have these headers H2, H3 like we said. The text seems really, really good. And that's how I'll get this company ranking for #1 for electricians in Coral Springs. All right. So with this video, I didn't really have any like a graph, because it would have made the process a little bit more easier. Because this is just, it's me trying this out, because this is going to be a new series, and of course over time we're going to improve. But that's just how I'll improve the traffic to this website, improve the conversion rate and the bounce rate, because I don't even have to look at the bounce rate to know that it's pretty high, because it's like a blog post more than a landing page or a home page. All right, this is a call to action right here, but as you scroll down, there's no other call to action. There's not even a call to action down here. So with the changes that I said, we could definitely get them, number one, improve the conversion rate of their website and help them turn their website into a money generator instead of a business expense. Especially things, because this business is definitely very credible. BBB, testimonials, brands they worked with, yeah, they should definitely invest in another website. So any hungry web designers, feel free to reach out to them if I don't reach out to them before you. But yeah, that's how we can definitely improve MMJ's Electric's traffic, conversion rate, bounce rate, and everything they need to be successful. All right. If you guys have let's say it's any business owners who you guys want me to review, just send me a link just tell me the business name in the comments or the link to the website, and I'll make a whole video dedicated to you on how you can improve the traffic to your website. Or if you want something a little bit personal, you can reach out to me for a consultation. I could do that for you easier, and it won't be such a long video either. Be something more short, something more straight to the point, and it'll definitely be more organized, because it was just me going with the flow. But alright, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'm excited for this new series that we're starting up, and I'm just excited to, provide value. Alright, so enjoy the rest of your day, guys.